Only Taiwanese people could turn a theme park into something educational. Welcome back to Tourist Dish in Taiwan, where I am bringing you with me on my grad trip to both touristy and local spots as I side quest across the home of my childhood summers. I'd exhausted nearly everything within bus distance from my aunt's house except Jiuzu Wenhuacun, which is a theme park in central Taiwan sharing the cultures of the indigenous tribes of Taiwan, but nothing could have prepared me for the surprises that followed. Everything except for housing feels cheaper in Taiwan, and the park's entrance fee of 1,100 NTD is no exception, which is a welcome cost after having recently been to Disneyland for the first time. Unlike Disney, however, rope drop here is at the fine hour of 9:30 a.m. on weekdays, but some rides don't open until 10. I got there way too early thanks to a less than ideal bus schedule, so I started by scoping out the park and enjoying kiddie rides, including a Space Mountain knockoff that they literally ran just for me. If the 九族 team sees this, 我真的不懂为什么你们要学别的国家，你们明明有能力设计特殊和有创意的游乐设施。Anyway, to my shock, one of the more questionable design choices was a water park in the middle of the woods, which I'm sure requires an industrial quantity of chlorine to keep it from becoming a mosquito swamp. While most of the rides were wild enough that I didn't dare film, the most intense ones were close to my disappointment, and to add to it, the food looked really mid. However, you can take the Sun Moon Lake ropeway, which is included in admission to Yidasha for an equally expensive but significantly yummier lunch. I got back just in time for the Aboriginal performance of the 9 original officially recognized tribes in Taiwan. The widely accepted theory is that the Austronesian migration began from Taiwan, so they also have cool exhibits detailing the different cultures of each tribe. However, I would not be able to tell you what makes the European garden related to indigenous culture, but there was a cute kiddie train and they also ran it just for me. The park closes at 5, which is probably the closest to a 9 to 5 any Taiwanese employee can get. At this cost, I have no complaints because there are rides that are fun even for adults, although I would have been more excited if I had come as a kid. Follow for more side quests in Taiwan and beyond.